In this video, we will be studying about the problems of Indian agriculture. See, our Indian agriculture is attached with so many problems. There are so many problems which are faced by the Indian agriculture as well as the Indian farmers. So let's see what are the problems. Number one is lack of permanent means of irrigation. See, in India, the farmers are totally dependent upon the rainfall. If there is no rainfall, if there are conditions of drought prevailing in a particular state, then the agriculture will also be hampered simultaneously, because we haven't adopted the proper management of irrigation. That if there is no rainfall, how could we be able to grow the crops on that part, right? So there is a lack of permanent means of irrigation. If there is a drought situation, ultimately there will be a loss of output in the country, and there will be no output. The agriculture will ultimately be affected in the country. Second is the deficiency of finance. See, in order, if the farmer has to take loan in order to do the cultivation, to buy the high yielding seeds, fertilizers, or new machineries, so there is a deficiency of finance. There is a shortage of money with them. So what they do, apart from going to the banks, what they do till now, they go to the non-institutional sources, which means your maharajas, your money lenders, the landlords. See, they charge a very high rate of interest from them. So ultimately, in order to purchase seeds, fertilizers, and related inputs, the finance they do not have. The farmers do not have the finance, do not have money. So there is always a deficiency of finance, and if they go to the non-institutional sources, such as your money lenders or your maharajas, or muneens, we can say. So what they do, they exploit the farmers. So there is always a deficiency of finance with the farmers. Third is conventional outlook. See, your farmers are reluctant to the new technologies. They do not want to adapt the new technologies. One reason is they do not have the finance, and second reason is they themselves do not want to adopt the modern technologies, because they think that the subsistence is more important. Like, to grow a subsistence crop is more important, because that crop will give them the survival. Whereas they are less concerned, till now they are less concerned about the cash crops or the business crops that could give them the business. So the farmers in India are actually of the conventional outlook. They continue to rely on the conventional wisdom. Fourth is your small and scattered holdings. See, farmers in India do not have a very big holding with them. They have small holdings in which they grow their crops, and moreover, the small holdings are also scattered, which means they are widespread. They are not, all the small holdings are not at the one place. They are scattered among the various regions. So the cost of management in that case increases. So small holdings are not conducive to use the modern technologies, and scattered holdings increase the cost of management. So this is the again problem which is faced by the Indian agriculture. The fifth is your exploitative agrarian relations. See, here agrarian relations means the relationship between farmers, or you call them as tillers of soil, and the owners of soil. So there's always a conflict between the farmers and the owners, because farmers are willing to give them less, whereas the owners are exploiting them, the farmers, in order to get more interest or more revenue as a crop from them. So there is always a conflict between the owners whose land they are working on, which also hampers the Indian agriculture. The sixth is your lack of original or organized, you can say, marketing system. Nowadays, what is happening? More focus is on to have an organized market system. So what farmers do? They grow the crop, but they do not know where to market the crop. So what they do? They simply go to the local markets and sell their crop in, very less, at reduced rates, because they do not have the organized market. They don't. The agriculture in India do not have the organized market system. Now the government is focusing on the organized market system and the minimum rates that should be given to the farmers for their crop. But still, this is not the problem which is fully eliminated from Indian agriculture system. So these are the problems that are faced in the Indian agriculture. I hope you like our video. Please download our Scholars Learning app and enjoy the learning experience with us.